If you're on Social Security or disability benefits, I have good news. The Social Security Administration has finally announced when you are going to get your 2026 Social Security increase. That was postponed because of the government shutdown, and a lot of seniors on disability and Social Security retirement have been waiting patiently for the date to be released on when the government is finally going to announce your Social Security benefits and when you're going to get your COLA increase. Well, it is now finally here. The Department of Labor actually brought back most of the furloughed workers that were working on the final piece of information that the Social Security Administration needed in order to calculate your COLA for 2026. So that process is in place right now, and the Social Security Administration can now move forward and announce an official date. I am going to share that shortly. My name is Kwame Kwade. I am a government benefits expert. For 15 years, I've been helping seniors get the retirement benefits they deserve. I create content on Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid, food stamps, and other personal finance topics that affect seniors and their retirement. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I am glad you're here. Do me a quick favor. Let me know your city and your state because I like to know where you guys are watching my broadcast from. And if you've been watching my channel for a while, welcome back. Now, this is my highlight channel. So this is where I do short videos to give you bite-sized content, but I have a much larger channel with almost 200,000 subscribers. It's called Benefits Insider. And so I will link that in the comments if you want to subscribe to that channel because I have long form content there. So let's get started. So, as I mentioned, the Social Security Administration has finally announced when they're going to release Social Security cost of living adjustment, which is otherwise called the Social Security increase for the year. So, let's read what this has to say from CNBC. The Social Security cost of living adjustment for 2026 is slated to be announced on October the 24th. The federal government shutdown has delayed the Social Security Administration's annual COLA reveal. Experts estimate that the increase may fall in the range of 2.7 to 2.8 based on most recent inflation data. Now, why is that inflation data important? Because it's actually what is used to calculate your cost of living adjustment. And the specific inflation data that the Social Security Administration needed is the Consumer Price Index for urban wage earners. It's called CPIW. That is released on a monthly basis, and the Social Security Administration, by law, has to use the third quarter CPIW, which means that July, August, and September. They already have July, they already have August. September's report was supposed to be released on October the 15th, which is today. But unfortunately, because of the government shutdown, that did not happen because the Department of Labor, which crunches the numbers and releases the inflation data, furloughed all their employees because of the shutdown. Now they've invited critical employees that were working on this information, they've invited them back in order to get the job done so that seniors can get their COLA increase announcement. So right now, the announcement is slated for next week, which is October the 24th. I think that's a Friday. And so, what can you expect? Well, I can tell you that based on what experts are thinking, I can share with you how, obviously, the CNBC article I just shared with you is showing a 2.7 to 2.8%. I can tell you what I think is going to happen shortly. But before I do that, if you want to continue to get updates from me, join thousands of seniors who have already signed up for my text list. Text the word insider to 443-293-0080 and you'll be added to my text list. And then when there's breaking news, you'll be the first to know anything in and out of Congress that's going to affect your retirement, your finances, your benefits. I'm the first to bring it to you. Now, this is not a number you can call. It is a number where I share breaking news with you. And not only the news, I give you what is behind the news. So text the word insider to 443-293-0080. Excuse me. Now let's get to what I think your cost of living adjustment is going to be based on what I know from experts. So basically, let's start with what historically your cost of living adjustment has been. Over the last 20 years, Social Security cost of living adjustment has been an average of 2.6%. That has been the average over the last 20 years. And so last year, which is 2024, when COLA was announced last year in October, it was 2.5%, which went into effect this year. So, what can you expect given that historically cost of living adjustment has been 2.6%? What can you expect? Well, the article I just shared with you from CNBC was saying that they expect COLA to be 2.7 and 2.8%. Where are they getting this number from? Well, I have the answer. So basically, there are two experts that the industry, those who report on Social Security for a living, there's two experts that we all rely on to give us good estimates. One is the Senior Citizens League, which is one of the premier advocacy groups for seniors. And the Senior Citizens League actually have what they call a COLA watch. So let me take you to their website, and then you can see what they have right now as their COLA watch, because it shows you why everything is late and why the Social Security Administration had to make this announcement, because seniors have been waiting and been looking at this COLA watch, and then the COLA watch has expired and we still don't have the cost of living announcement. So here's the Senior Citizens League website, and you can see that they've been running a COLA watch. How long until the COLA announcement? Well, today is the day. 0 days, 11 hours. So it was supposed to happen this evening, later today, Eastern time, and we're still not going to get the announcement today. Why? Because of the shutdown. And so the Senior Citizens League is not only having a COLA watch, they also have a COLA estimate. So right here, you can see they are estimating 2.7% compared to 2.5% last year. And how did they get here? This is historical information on how COLA changed all year from January, when they thought it was going to be 2.1%, to September, which now they're estimating 2.7. On the other hand, Mary Johnson, who is a very well-respected Social Security policy analyst, she predicted 0.6% at the beginning of the year, and then progressively landed at 2.8% in September. So who is right? Well, I think it's going to land. My opinion is that 2.8% is likely what's going to happen, because I think on October the 24th, when the government releases that inflation information, it's going to be higher than people actually expected, which is probably going to which is going to force the Social Security Administration to go higher on the high end of the estimate for your Social Security cost of living adjustment for 2026. And so I expect a 2.8% increase, which will be a $52 increase for everybody on Social Security retirement benefits, a $35 increase for SSDI recipients, and a $23 increase for people on SSI, supplemental security income. So let me know what you think. What do you think the cost of living adjustment should be for 2026? Is 2.8%, 2.7%, or 2.8% enough? Or do you think it should be higher? If you think it should be higher, what do you think it should be? I want you to let me know in the comment section below. Now, we are in Medicare open enrollment period, and I know a lot of you are probably confused about what is happening with Medicare, and you're not alone, because there's been a lot of changes this year with Medicare, and I am on a mission to help 100,000 seniors during this open enrollment get peace of mind about their Medicare. Why is that important? Well, because you've earned the benefit. But the thing is that the government is not just going to put you in the plan that is best for you. It is your responsibility to sort through the 24,000 Medicare plans and find one that is best for you. The problem is that there's been so many changes this year that seniors are just confused and don't know what to do. Well, I am here to help you because 90% of all seniors are in the wrong Medicare plan for them. So I'm educating you around Medicare. I'm creating resource guides to help you better understand your benefits and connecting you to the best resource and support out there. Why is this important? Because if you are not in the right Medicare plan, it's going to cost you money. The average senior is spending $6,000 a year on out of pocket costs. And it may cost you your health because what is worse than needing medical care and realizing that your Medicare benefit that you thought covers you does not cover the things that you need? And that is why all these news updates that we're getting, all these changes that are happening, people being dropped, specific hospitals abandoning Medicare Advantage plans, setting plans, dropping, setting people. It's all over the place. How do you get that peace of mind that I'm talking about? Well, by partnering with a Medicare advisory company that can be trusted to be in your corner and is not there to sell you anything or pushing any particular company's product. And that is Chapter Medicare. We partner with them for a reason because they are the real deal. And here's what they will do when you call the number you see on the screen. They will look at your current Medicare plan. And if you're in the right plan, they'll tell you. And that's it. The advice is free, it's unbiased, it doesn't cost you anything. But if you're in the wrong plan, they will help you switch to a better plan. So call them today at 539-205-2147. Or if you rather have them call you, then I'll put the link in the comments to their website, askchapter.org/insider. It takes a minute to fill out that form. They'll reach out to you and help you switch to a better plan. These are the guys you're going to be talking to. I pulled this from their website. They are A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau. Tons of 5-star reviews that we've received from people that we have sent to them that have gotten that peace of mind about Medicare that I'm talking about. And you could be the next person to get that plan that you are assured covers you and meets your needs and your budget. So call 539-205-2147 today. They can save you on average $1,100 a year. That is a lot of money to save, especially in this hyperinflation environment. So give Chapter a call today. So if you like what you heard, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. As I mentioned, this is my highlight channel where I create bite-sized content that is easily digestible. If you want to go to my longer form content, my bigger channel, click the link that I'm going to drop in the description and in the comments, and you'll be able to subscribe to that channel so that you can stay covered and stay on top of the news. Thank you for watching. I'll see you tomorrow.